Hey guys, Lunar Spire 1127 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 582. Nothing. That's the name of the title, by the way. Nothing. So in this week's chapter, it begins with Kabuchimaru using a new Sage Mode technique called Hermit Technique Muki Tensei. It has the ability to control inanimate objects, and he used this technique to control the stalactites and stalagmites and the ceiling and the floor of the cave to stab the Ichi brothers with those stalactites and stalagmites. However, Itachi used his Susanoo's hand to protect Sasuke. However, Itachi is not so lucky. But that's okay because he's an Edo Tensei zombie. Anyway, Kabuchimaru was about to rewrite his mind when Sasuke used Amaterasu to create a ring of fire to protect him and Itachi. It also helped return the cave back to its original shape. This has been bugging me ever since this fight started. Couldn't they have tried to use Amaterasu in the first place to burn Kabuchimaru? I know that he could like shed his skin now since he's, more of a snake than human, and probably a dragon because of his sage mode, but couldn't Sasuke and Itachi use Amaterasu to burn the entire cave, leaving him? Hell, they could have probably trapped Kabuchimaru in a cage of black flames. It may work, but it may not because of Kabuchimaru's new sage mode. But I'm just saying they should have used Amaterasu sooner. But anyway, Kabuchimaru kept going on saying that he's closer to becoming the Rikudo Sennin himself, and that the Uchiha are nothing compared to him. But Itachi said that he reminded him of his past self, and that he actually feels sorry for him because, like him, he was a spy. He kept forgetting who his true self is. But also, Itachi actually does have this nice speech. He says that one can forgive oneself for the things that you can't do, and your friends can make up for the things you can't do and prevent you from ignoring the things that you can do. So in other words, one person can acknowledge the fact that you can't do certain things, but your friends can do the things you can't do, and they can remind you of the things that you can do. And Itachi also says that the ones who aren't able to acknowledge their own selves are bound to fail. Itachi's little speech to Kabuchimaru was actually pretty decent, but then this triggered a flashback. But it's a decent flashback, a lot better than last week's flashback, I will admit, because this is about Kabuto and how he was Kabuto and his childhood. Apparently he was from a village where there was a war, so he's from the Rain Village. I don't know. He was found by a group of kids, and his his new guardian, his mother apparently. She's a medical ninja, or kinda looks like a nun. Is it just me, or she kinda looks like a nun? I don't know. Maybe is it because of the outfit, or probably the hood? It's just so weird to me. She looks like a nun. I was thinking there are nuns in Naruto. What the hell? But anyway, aside from that, but she also looks strangely like a female Kabuto. It's probably because of the glasses. So anyway, she finds Kabuto, or apparently Kabuto was not his real name. It was a name that she gave him because of the helmet that one of the kids gave him. That's pretty... I don't know if that's supposed to be sweet or pretty lame in a way, but whatever. But anyway, Kabuto... this flashback actually made me feel a bit sorry for Kabuto. I mean, ever since he was a kid, he didn't know his real name, and he didn't even know who's his parents. All he had like nothing to start with. He didn't have a real, he didn't know his real identity, which was, I guess it was kind of sad in a way. Um, so anyway, the woman who healed him actually started to adopt him and became his new mother. Um, while in the house at night, he overhears a conversation between her and these two other medical ninjas, I believe. Um, but however, he got caught peeping on them, and they sought to teach them about the rules and about the time, the curfew, time of a curfew, which was supposed to be 9 o'clock. He tries he They try to ask him what time is the curfew, but he can't see the clock. He can't read it because his vision is blurry. So the mother, the girl who took care of Kabuto, gave him his glasses, and he was able to read the clock. So I guess and that's how Kabuto got his glasses. It's kind of a weird coincidence that her act her glasses were the right glasses that Kabuto needed to read the clock. But after that, I guess after thanks to her kindness, that Kabuto starts crying. But the chapter ends with him saying, "My name is a code. My glasses are a tool. I've been no one from the start. From the very start, he speaks his truth." So that's the end of the chapter. Naruto chapter 582. I will admit this chapter was a little bit better than last week's chapter because there was a little bit of action and a decent flashback of Kabuto's past. I was still hoping to know what the hell Izanami is. I almost said Izanagi for a minute there. Yeah, Izanami. I mean, it was mentioned in last week's chapter, so I was assuming that we'll see Izanami in this week's chapter. But no, this was just about Kabuto. Do I feel sorry for him? Honestly, kind of. I mean, Kabuto lately has been starting to become a really interesting character ever since he came back. To be honest, I know that he's gonna lose against the Uchiha brothers, but I just actually hope that he's not gonna die anytime soon. I mean, they can't kill him. I'm hoping. For this chapter, I'm gonna give it the same as I did last week's chapter, 7 out of 10. The flashback was decent, however, the plot hasn't been moving forward, and no mention of Izanami. I'm still, honestly, ever since last week's chapter, I've been really disappointed with the fight. I just hope that these flashbacks aren't going to last too long. Hopefully they'll be very informative, but not too long. And I hope that next week's chapter we'll know what Izanami can do, and for the fight to at least progress a little bit more. I mean, this has been going on for 4 chapters, and honestly, I just want to go back to Madara and the 5 Kages, or Naruto versus Tobi. But, you know, that's just me. That's just me. So that's Naruto chapter 582. Tell me, what do you guys think about this chapter? Were you guys bored of it? Did you like Kabuto's flashback? Did you hate it because we didn't get to know Izanami is? Do any of you guys know what Izanami can do? Let me know in the comments below. So, I'm Lunar Spy 1127, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.